Hi folks, only me. This little video, I just wanted to show you how to fit a bullet connector. So I've messed about over the years with cutting wires, soldering them together, putting heat shrink on there. Some of those other little crimping pliers don't really do the job. But a chap who I know who was helping me out on the Suzuki, Shane, he said go out and buy a crimping press. And it wasn't very much money. You buy that and you buy a set of crimps. You've got the steel ones here, and well, I think these must be steel as well with a different coating on them. Not too sure about that. But this is a little engine. I'm basically putting the original engine back in my 1956 quickly, because I had fitted the fossilized engine in there, and when I swapped them out, the easiest way was just to cut the wire, if I'm honest. So I put this chocolate block on there just for getting the fossilized engine running. Now I want to put a nice little bullet connector in. So I'm going to sit you in the stand here, and coming out of the engine, what you want to be fitting is a female, because that's a live wire, and for that you need that one there and the cover, and then on the bike you'll be fitting the male one. Oh, that's a female again. Mustn't get me males and females mixed up. So there's your little, like a bullet. So I'm just going to crimp the female one onto the engine. So there's the wire coming out. Just makes it easier and quicker for engine changes, because if I build up another engine, this is the ideal bike to stick it in to check it out. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just taking a little bit of the outer, the insulation off. I'll give it a little twist round. Don't quite know. Zoom you in a bit more. So now I've got the crimping pliers here, and what you do, you press them and it opens them. So I want my female connector, and you sit it in the correct size on here for the correct crimp. All mine are this size. Just push that in so it's flush. And now you can push this wire in. I don't know how much you can see, but you want to push it in so the insulation goes into the first bit of the crimp there. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've forgotten. Got to put this little bit on first, the insulator. So stick that on there. Double check that. Poke it in, and I know you can't see it, but I'm basically putting the insulation in, a couple of mil, and then you just crimp it up. Oh, bugger. It's because I'm on bloody camera, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to swear. Right, let's have another go. You got to laugh, ain't you? There's the only thing you can do. So we get that in there. The amount of times I've done this recently. Properly, I mean. Right, I'm going to stick it in there. And that's how it should be. But it's so easy and quick. So you can see it's crimped the insulation on that end bit, and it's crimped the actual wire. It's bloody marvellous, it is. And then and then I've just realised what I've done, and you've probably realised as well. I'm not doing very well on this video, but I'm still going to publish it, because we all bugger things up, don't we? I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to put the correct one on. Oh, Smithy would be laughing. Right, let's do it now. Makes for a long video, doesn't it? Oh, what a knob. Right, off with that. See, the pressure was on and it all turned to poo. Right. Just pull that insulation off. And if Shane's watching this, I do apologise. So we get the correct bit. Oh, we know. Get the correct one of these. And put it in. That's the one that's already crimped. Let's get another one out of the old box. There we go. Push that flat. Put that on there. There you go. Pull up the old insulation bit. There you have it. That's a long-winded way of doing it. Anyway, I'm going to put the other end on here, the male end, and should be done. Okay, folks. Bye for now.